Welcome to my guide for the Extreme Campaign level 7-14, The Descent. This guide will help you to finish the level with 3 stars in no time. This fight was one of the hardest ones so far, to get 3 stars. The challenge is to beat it with only 6 heroes while keeping the soul core intact. My lineup consisted out of 2 tanks to block both lanes, 2 healers and 2 DPS. I placed the DPS heroes on the eye tiles to unclog the phantom creepers and help clear the monster waves. Initially, I tried using 3 DPS heroes, but I went down to 2 and used 2 healers instead. This turned out to be the right decision, because the boss goes completely mad at the end, turning the fight into a struggle for survival. Having 2 healers also made it easier to handle the pressure on the DPS heroes from the tentacles that spawn later in the fight. Another reason for 2 healers is the mini tentacle that the boss spawns regularly. This tentacle immobilizes a random hero. If it hits a healer, it's almost game over, because you fall too far behind on the healing, while your DPS heroes are busy freeing them. The healer just can't catch up. Besides immobilizing a hero, the tentacle also deals continuous damage and restores the boss health based on the damage dealt. So ideally, we want this tentacle gone as fast as possible. For this fight we need a mix of physical and magical damage, because of the superior Abyssal Beholders and Fallen Templars, which have high magical and physical resistance respectively. To cover both entrances with both damage types, I placed my DPS on the eye tiles. The DPS on the right eye had to face left, and the one on the left eye had to face right. Placing a DPS on the eye tiles is crucial to reveal the phantom creepers, otherwise they just slip through and destroy the core. To deal with them, it helps to use heroes with abilities that can easily clear monster waves, like Viana's ultimate, Reaper's Grasp. I positioned my healers in the middle of both lanes and chose them based on their healing range, ensuring they can heal all my units on the field. Having only 2 DPS heroes makes this a very close fight. If their gear doesn't have full attack bonus yet, I recommend going back to farm better gear first. Later in the fight, the boss spawns tentacles that attack all targets in a certain area. This is why my tanks were placed right before the cores. This tactic ensured the only targets the tentacle could hit were my DPS heroes, otherwise the damage was too high for me to handle. Besides the boss, the last monster you'll face is the Skeletal Soldier. They're easily destroyed by any damage type, but must be revealed by a tank before you can attack them. The final boss ability I haven't covered yet is Abyssal Breath, which deals damage to all heroes. Having healers who can out-heal this area of effect damage is a great call. During the fight we need to pay attention to use our ultimates at the right times. Use AoE healing after an Abyssal Breath and use wave clearing abilities when your tanks are swarmed by enemies to avoid that their block rating is overwhelmed by too many enemy monsters. Most importantly, save some wave clearing abilities for the phantom creepers, as these can't be blocked by tanks and might slip through otherwise. This happened to me quite often while I was figuring out how the fight worked. Once all waves are cleared, you might consider retreating the heroes on the eye tiles, because they continuously take damage there. I felt the damage was overwhelming in the end, so I repositioned my heroes. I think I covered all the tactical considerations at this point. If you'd like to add something, feel free to leave it in the comments. If this guide helped you, feel free to like and subscribe for future content. And most importantly, have a nice day.